love the
And then
fact
obviously
that
you
seeing
play
the
it loads,
tail
so you
again
kind of know how
with
you
Nico
would
and the
play
Astro
against
with
it,
the tail.
so you get that advantage as well.
They got a different read on the
And it's a
initiators
very
that you
strong
play with
agent.
The tail. I think that KO to me doesn't strike me as a tail heavy kind of initiator.
Okay, Heretics
Especially on a
on
map
defense, we
Pearl
got
where the
Gentleman's on
Sova
attack.
drone is so useful as well. I think there's two routes for me, like the Sova or the Breach, I think, again, are the better options, but,
Bots too.
you know, I said that on Fracture and then they won 13, what, like...
Sure, but, you know, we're allowed to theorycraft. It's why you're here.
Yep.
It's, you know, it's not just for the mini sort of thing, you know what I mean? It is for everything else. But we also
question
got
mark
to see
created
Gentlemates
though
here
fully,
before as well.
and
Obviously up
Asher
against
doesn't want to
Apex
jump peek just
previously,
in case there's
a
3 people
13-7
spotting.
result, and I'm glad the observers were on him for a
But
second there. Robbie
Heretics are full
had a
trusting in
performance. He was the standout in
Wu
my eyes.
over
He
towards
really
B
put
at the
his team on
moment.
map.
Kind
Then,
of looking
of
like how
course, we got to know
DRX were
Click,
playing it.
then we got to start
With this
seeing
Mako's
Mini,
just fully in
then
charge of
Gavra and
B.
Zip. You know,
They'd have full trust in
it
him.
was a really comprehensive look, but we wait and see what they look like now.
Looks like a great trap set over here on off the turret contact, maybe flashes.
Alright, flash, swing, or damage.
There it is. Salvo's
Damage
gone
goes
in, Flash
behind,
has
so you
gone in.
get
There's nowhere to
damage goes
hide
behind
here,
you, so you swing
but
into the flash.
Gentlemate still get a 2-for-1 trade until then. Miniboo tips
Nice
the
shot.
scales back in favor as Benji gets more interested, gets involved. Robbie held back on 30
Nice
HP,
shot.
gonna need Zipan, and Zipan can't do much at this point. Trying to creep back through, but Benji still waiting. Spike just in front of him, 2 kills, toying with him. He now knows he doesn't overdo too much. He lets the rest take the strain of it. Miniboo comfortable.
It was impressive. I
Nicely
like the
handled
little
from
trap
Heretics,
play.
and a lovely little setup.
Turret,
Feeling
spots,
almost
damage,
reminiscent of those
damage.
small
Got to
setups
swing
there that
out.
we're seeing in
You're
Fracture,
swinging
but
out.
taking
You eat a
contact,
flash, and at the time, in
moments of
theory, you're still
utility
kind
set
of
in motion, and you saw it there.
still
Lovely replay. Thank you for
moving.
that one. God, EMEA is good at that. Get out of here, North America. You'll never keep up. But genuinely, you can see how oppressive that crunch is.
Yeah, the value from the KO immediately. Like, even though I was kind of giving some shade towards it, I think at least we're seeing those kind of micro plays from it.
Yes, yeah, you see that value so early. It doesn't, you know, it's not just like a passive piece that they keep there. No, it's actively used. Lovely,
we
lovely
are
stuff. Back
3
into
and
this,
2,
though.
right, chat?
Looking to buy 2 Bulldogs.
Not 100% in that.
SMG, bits and bobs. They could afford to lose
Might be the
one,
opposite way
maybe
around,
2 at
actually.
most. You wouldn't really want to go beyond that. Minboo taking the glance towards Mill, just out of art, but that's it.
I think we're going to see this quite a lot from mates. We saw this last time against Apex, was just a lot
is
of
again, there we
aiming
go.
control. So the early rounds in this game might be a little bit, you know, repetitive, but it's the mid rounds where Robbie BK is going to have to come alive.
Not on the young man's shoulders, not an easy job.
What the hell?
Keep our eyes open. Boo so far, handling Kadabra well.
Damage beyond as well, so you have to
The salvo is being used behind the doors
flush them
kinda
into
trap
crossfires.
the attackers inside that B link. I think there's kind of 2 ways we're seeing
Insta drone as well clears over towards middle. At the same time as the drone, we got a cross map knife that cleared all of A. All of A clear, all of middle clear. These 2 just can focus on sight, and honestly, even Teo can get involved because we've got the alarm bot here. It's very nice from Heretics. I know this was anti-eco, but it was still a great sign.
Fight back, hopefully going to be coming into this bonus. This is where we get to see the real kind of meat of things get into it, right? This is what we're waiting on. How does Gentlemates shape up on what should be a neutral map? Something that's a high pick for Gentlemates and a pick
All
for
of
Heretics
sick,
as well.
yeah,
So
looks
it's
like
we
it.
get a bit of balance here.
Yeah, and something I was thinking about was that we saw mates with a lot of A main control in their previous game, and here you can see Heretics setting up for that, and the Teo salvos could be used behind them in the future to kind of trap them in. But mates, 1 step ahead.
Right, fast buy rounds. Heretics. Aggro knife insta over towards A with a smoke deep. They take control, and oof.
To hit that shot though.
Yeah, that would have been very nice. KO picks up orb, so 2 away. Maybe going to get it on the next buy rounds.
Does now have support from 2 more players.
After spotting 1, we get a heavy rotate. They still got 3 that can focus on sight here. Gentlemaids could get wrecked.
The rotations are in, the tags are coming
Nice
through
shot.
here. Click's going to find Miniboo though. Get some safety on the back of the site, but Robbie
Nice
with the
shots
follow
again.
back and forth we go.
Dude,
Still
that's
a
a
bonus
Spectre.
here. Still a lot of damage done. Rien's in trouble. He can't get out of it in time.
Info that they're just pushing
Leaving
you
them now
next
with
to
the
it.
man advantage.
Devastating.
Plant should be coming in. Does Woot get any opportunity here? Not really. Held back behind that smoke. In position, gets to work a little bit closer forward. It's a little bit of the game away, but we're in the post plant.
It's not a great plant though.
Okay, I was going to say, they were making it look like they weren't expecting elbow, then the knife came in, hit 1 in elbow.
A great bonus round, and it could get even better as it's down to
So
1.
that's Robbie BK.
Again,
I like how proactive they were in the 3-3.
And
It
once
was a
again, 3
risk.
for the man.
It really was.
Yeah, I kind of wanted mates to kind of go a bit quicker on that exit, but because of the gun disadvantage from Heretics, they couldn't get those shots off on the long range. Great play from Robbie BK, realizing that we can't do anything off site there. Going for an individual play through the smokes. What's that one?
I don't know that one. I don't know that
What
one.
were we calling that?
You ever played Dark and Darker?
Dark and Darker.
Yeah.
Yes, I was so bad at it. Those like
It's a rough
you
game.
asked Boaster, but I was so bad.
It reminds me of the little goblin.
Heretics.
Someone out there will get it. There's one person.
Instant A main control. Knife back hits too though, but that's good because they're gonna think that people are holding
It looks a
this.
little different here. Looking at the attention being drawn towards those doors. A bit of a trade out of the drones. For now, that was the early attempt.
They don't really get much, and this smoke's gonna go, and they're not gonna have any control. And we've been watching this line the whole time as well. So, sorry, Gentleman's haven't really got too much map control. There's a question mark in art. That's about it.
Quite good at trapping them at A main, but we'll see how it goes as we progress.
I mean, they should be hitting a site that has three strong. Ooh.
Pausing for thought and then going back in towards art. They've at least got step through art, but you can see the Heretics are sat down towards the site.
And then they're still going to get pretty early info.
They dodged the knife, and I thought they'd use that kind of.
I'm interested to see what the damage is like here.
Big shift now towards B lane.
Yeah, the pace.
Miniboo's at least getting one here.
Yeah, Miniboo is on the back of the site as well, waiting to see what he can do here. Robbie's gone down. Miniboo again getting more curious. You can see
I thought this was going to be better Yuto. I think they fake smoke, sorry. I like this reaction from... Oh my goodness, we hit some absolute shots as well. I love their reaction. Their reaction just to turtle up in elbow double.
Pushing the scoreline. We're starting to see Heretics warming up here, Mini. They look deadly.
Yeah, give me this replay, give me the whole thing.
I mean, it was a great hold from Heretics, but as I said, deciding to shift the tempo through the smallest choke point has been not a great call for Robbie, to be honest with you. I think there was more in that round that he could have worked with, dodging that knife.
Okay, forces them down to eco as well. It's mad impact. We are 9-1 for Benji Fishy. Got his ult online as well.
Yeah, it's cost them, and you're seeing Benji on 9-1 now. Stark contrast to how we saw them at the start of the game, or this series, should I say. A real pickup. Has to deal with the turret there.
Oh, they took it away though, so get to that in 20.
I'm liking the Teo in the center of the map here. It's interesting that he's always ready to use salvos wherever they need them.
Yeah, it does give you some nice versatility, right? There is a decent reach with Tejo, so why not?
Re-clearing middle with his drone was interesting.
And it gives
I think you got to smoke that.
Rotations. Maybe now they can kind of put everyone into the right place, kind of play retake on this. As gentlemen do, at least have the plan. Miniboo. I mean, this is against Sheriffs. It is up against. I don't even say it ego.
I like that Heretics are happy to give up the site. Like,
yeah, this is nice as well. Miniboo's got to be ready for them to push him.
Trying to hold a site to the bitter death when it's quite easy to get a little bit of contact, fall off, get spammed.
Because they got to do something.
It's a fairly simple site to retake.
Yeah, he clears all of this, man. They got so much info. It's so nice.
Already seeing very clean affair. Cadaver and Mini, a nice try. But a nice try is not going to be enough. So,
one bullet in it. Okay, I mean, 5 people surviving as well. Did use the killjoy into it, but the killjoy's really nice.
It's still too early to almost judge, but we've got some big ults here, Mini. I feel like this is
Dude, Heretics' reactions are great.
If there's gonna be
like, that's the main takeaway. These last 2 maps, their reactions are awesome.
It kind of ends now. As silly as that sounds, it feels so definitive in this situation. Because it could just feel like
I wanted Miniboo here to smoke the recon and duel a little bit more, and honestly he could have, but playing so safe because he knows that if they have the ult in art, that they're going to have to try and push into him, and he's the only person holding solo defense and spawn, so he has to stay alive.
Timeout coming in now. I think the weight of this round is clear, and they've got some big ults here, and they're only 1 away from, I think, clicks, 2 away from the divide, plenty on the horizon.
I think even Heretics might have been one of
You worried about Heretics Abyss? Nah, I'm just more impressed by Gentleman's Abyss.
Yeah, ults, like, this is another, they need to take this timeout, but again, Neil and Weber, the kind of coaches that I try to avoid the timeouts from.
Looks like it might just be a free lesson for Heretics as well.
Unpick. I don't want them to remind them of their preparation.
Yes.
You know, they know that, you know, when we got a server ult, we might do this, and they're going to kind of adjust towards that. But is a timeout necessary given the context of the momentum shift?
They've got Boo's ult for themselves, and I think it's actually, yeah, Mini Boo's one off from his too. So it's not like they're not without their own coming up too, but the gravitas of this round cannot be stressed enough. Gentlemates need to get something cooking here. They've had a little bit of a drought of rounds now.
I wonder if this is going to be like a little fake A main pressure from Heretics, and then Mini Boo's going to face the doors as a kind of surprise factor. Because usually you expect like the Jet with this kind of A main play. See if Mini Boo goes for it. I mean, this is simple enough. Like, this could catch someone thinking, oh, they're pushing A main, maybe Jet's there, Jet's probably be like even, yeah, maybe some layers there potentially.
You're already seeing the knife being used quite close to clear that space, just because maybe there is that worry that there was someone pushed up that little bit deeper, which would have been more than likely Mini Boo. But without the tag on it, I mean, you can't read fully into it, obviously.
Here comes the drone to clear this.
Now, but they're going for a 3-2 split.
Looks like they might be able to do a fast reaction once they hear them going heavy. It's just if they want to actually push through this. I have no idea if they're in middle.
Did they see Woot here? I don't know if Woot got spotted on that. I'm still not certain.
Could be an unbelievable pause if these guys don't go fast from A.
Real threat to this. He absolutely is. Does he get any
No
more?
way. How's he allowed to do this? How's he allowed to do this?
Hands on a dime.
Oh my god. He did incredible.
Make it through to the site. They just didn't see him for a second. And that's all they needed. Mini
Incredible,
could do
man.
no more.
Solid play.
Heretics are in control.
As much as I highlighted the kind of Boo Woot, maybe I wasn't the biggest fan of the Boo on the KO.
Sure.
I do want to highlight the fact that Woot on the Astra being able to make plays like that's big. I think people seem to have this idea that like you can only make these kind of plays on Omen. You can only be like an aggressive player on Omen. But I'd highlight a player like Cryocells in it who keeps playing Astra, and he's just holding down sights. You've got the stars next to you, pop them up, play around them. Like, if you're a mechanical player, Astra can work for you.
It gives you so many options, so many options, and you're right. I'm glad that you brought in one of those players from the other regions. Cryo is a fantastic example of it. Now, we're going to see the money now fall to pieces for Gentlemates. This is getting the uphill battle. You think it's going to be 6 rounds.
Well,
playing Peekaboo up towards B long. The confidence will start to mount here. Shot.
Ooh, nice shot. Good recovery on that.
He's quite quick, he is. Oh, and clicked.
One knife
what
left.
He wanted.
What a
the flash is so nice. Yeah, Heretics. No access to these sites. No access anywhere to the half of the map that might even be a contest. Kadavra picking up the Elder Wand. I think it's going to do much for him.
That's the spot. Liked it.
That's nice.
Thanks, man.
At least they waited for a flash. Nice shot on that.
I mean, it works with the name, you know what I mean? Thank you for complimenting my job. Yeah.
Doobie Doobie Doo with the tier 1. Thank you so much for the 19 months, man. Appreciate that.
Don't worry about it. Beyond that, though, this is where I worry for Gentlemates because we don't know what they're like.
Nah, you get
in
your.
loss
Oh, it's a good
situations,
question.
really,
I mean, it would probably run out. Doobie Doo.
It's all good and well when you're winning and your confidence
I
is
think it
sky
depends
high,
on when
you've
your
got,
initial body is.
Everything is working. When the chips are down,
I actually have no
that's when
idea
you
how
get
that interaction
tested.
works.
Okay, show me what levels you can go to. Show me what players can
Getting
activate.
Vice
Show me
or
how you
in a
do
Phoenix
this.
or.
Now, doing that against Heretics is quite hard. They are a
I
very
think no
good
matter
team,
what,
by all rights.
by the time the
one
ult's
bad map
ended
at the
anyway, you
start,
probably
but
got 2
since then,
seconds, even if
they've
it's near the
lost
end.
4 rounds in total. So, tough one.
Maybe something from the Apex game would take.
Where's
away
the
from is that they
Shopify
were
game?
very ahead
I mean, it will
things started
be.
crumbling a little bit.
Yes.
Maybe
Sean will
there
be
was
streaming
something
it,
there, but
no
I-
doubt.
you know,
This was nice as
Great,
well. We
great
got someone
fun.
covering the back.
that kind of
We're
fearless
mixing it
aggression
up.
is
We
the
got a
build-up
lot of
kind
ults here, so they go a little bit
just
aggro over
up.
towards middle to mess everything up. Lose a main control and reaction
Okay,
push
going
middle.
for the
Haven't done that yet.
Lockdown on 8.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about this anymore because that just straight up kills it. That at the very least needs to get
That's
fine-tuned.
That is a bit unfair. That was the
No, it is
a bit
unfair. It's so
Is that why
dumb.
we having that developer into you played? Do you think that's a fair use of util, completely safe? Okay, that's not bad though. Zipan going to get Mini Boo at least. That's going to maybe quell the aggression. Boo might be a little bit too.
You do have to be
close on
smarter
this.
with your
Yeah, he
killjoy,
is.
although as much as
A
the
little
flame in the
messy
game.
on that, making mistakes here. So it leaves Rienz with an operator. Yeah, didn't think that one was going to.
We got backup guns. We've got so much money. We have backup guns now. Jesus.
We're going to make a little play.
Hello.
Hello. I guess not. And a divide on a divide. Util close towards site. Gentlemen are playing close site as well. They're having to stand some of their ground here, finally falling away. Oh, this is gonna get
What a
messy.
flash. Oh, he didn't
Benji
commit.
get
Did he flash
rolling?
himself?
What is going on here? Kadabra has to invest his util now. Jump spot at least to go through. They now know the Benji's going to be back on this, surely. And there's no way they win this. The post-plant util there was just too good.
I mean, they got a long way to go, and they got to win a couple in a row here. And it is an attack-sided map.
The kill was on Boo on the art there. It's a
So they kind of need to win the rest.
Play, especially as the KO. And the kind of thing that like I'm going to highlight with a player like Boo, being the IGL, he's got to be thinking about a lot of things when he's on that defense. In that position, if you get caught at all, you're more than dead. So something to look out for maybe is something that Mates can abuse.
Nice! Okay,
Yeah,
guys, let's go.
I would also say that Mates kind of played that post plant a little strange with the solo. They didn't have to use it, but Robbie BK had no intentions of getting to that site there, which is a little concerning, but at least they got it for the next rounds and hopefully use it as a win condition in the future.
So like their
Mini Boo's been
the double fake smoke.
super dangerous.
Timing of it, no matter what you can cross.
This time, not going to draw blood first.
Gonna watch Friday the Shopify game? Nah, I have China, EMEA, and Americas tomorrow, so I need to make sure I get some sleep. So we'll just raid someone that's watching it.
It's very slow here. I like the methodical take a B. I do think this is something on Pro.
We got a lot of regions.
We haven't seen enough of B long exploration.
No rights? That's true. I don't actually. That's very true. I don't even have watch party rights, so I couldn't even if I wanted to.
It is only Mini getting attention here. It hasn't brought over a third man. You can still see Benji just like pivoting around, checking towards that split through, but it looks again like this A finish is coming. They're trying to be a little bit slippery, right? Trying to keep him guessing on it, but Miniboo's disrespecting the util. He's still ahead of it. They still they're not clearing this close
It looks so bad. It looks so dumb. We got the most patient person ever, Kadavra.
He's got the spike.
And then we just have Robbie BK absolutely running it down with the Valorant Leroy Jenkins.
That wasn't pretty. Oh my god, what's going on? What's going on? I'm confused and I'm scared, and I think Zipan is as well. Is it? Are you sure? Is this one that we skip in the VOD review? Because I think it is.
Yeah, it was a disaster.
This one?
Yeah, we VOD review this one.
Do you think either of these teams will?
I hope not.
No, Zipan does get to live, but that got so messy. What are you meant to say at a to, Vinny? You're in the timeout. Okay, no.
I remember what even happened.
Okay, so right, you're back in the coaching booth. Yeah, you got that little orange jersey on.
Little orange one.
That's the one. I think it's kid size, half the price. Brilliant. Timeout's been called.
She absolutely got him.
I called that one.
That's yeah.
me,
You're hitting the button. What are we saying?
Big red button.
That's it. What are you chatting about?
I'm going to talk about the fact that we are being a little bit too simple on some of these mid rounds.
Okay.
I think that we saw the exploration towards B, but apparently that was a full fake is what they had in their head.
Yep.
Whereas I don't think that's a full fake. To me, like,
that was
Heretics
good.
are giving us enough of the map to work with. I know that there is danger from Miniboo, but as long as we kind of push Miniboo off, we have
got room.
Plenty of time to kind of do what we want on the map. We don't need to kind of stress out.
So you'd like them to re-explore a look towards that B side with
13 to 2. 11 to 2.
Well, I would like us to take the map, not get picked by Miniboo.
That'd be nice. Cool. Avoid Miniboo.
And then make a big call.
Okay.
But right now, it feels like, you know, that some of the mid rounds have been so far a fake towards B long with one player, which would work, and then a 4-man B connector run through. So a few of these mid rounds haven't been.
Oh, because you didn't like the choke pusher either, yeah.
The solo KO, I mean, in all reality, it would be all around the KO solo shot. But in terms of a general adjustment,
do we change up? We got a little bait over towards B, whether you would spot one and then you would dash away. Then over towards a turret as well.
He's a bit of a fan favorite, and I get why.
Okay, we're straight up sending this over towards us. Again, this is an absolute classic when you're playing against an op and you're getting picked all the time. Just run a set fast strat. Of course, they get picked as well, but so good.
Yeah, we get to see that capability in these clutch situations, which aren't easy. It's where you really get your kind of bread.
That was nice though. The nade at the back in pit. Oh my god, the stun wrecked him. Oh my god, the stun wrecked them.
The support system's there.
The stun is fast, dude. It's exactly like a neon stun. I feel like it's just the same mechanics.
They've always got the numbers there because, as I said before, like all they're doing on this B side of the map is either leaving one player Jet or a turret, and they're not being kind of pushed off. They're not having to respect the reset tool. So good fundamentals from Heretics, but Mate's not doing that.
Damn, he's even turning for the KO flash.
And he looked, what?
Why did we not throw any of our ults this round? We've done an A split. Where is our KO? Where is our
I've got him to coaching mode. I'm so sorry. The criticisms are going to be skyrocketing. Toxic Mini is on the way. Here we go. Bring him back. What are we doing? Yeah, but we do have Ultra. I'm quite surprised that in that situation, it felt like it could have been one to go for.
I thought they were going for the ult.
Yeah.
I didn't. Yeah.
Not the case.
Guys, there's an
On the
eco.
other side. If we're going to mention one, I'll mention the other.
Relax.
What Mate's going to do here? Because, yeah, I just had some real flashbacks to seeing Rien's in tears on the stage in Korea.
What?
No, because he looked sad on the stage. It was like, obviously he's happy, but he looked a bit sad. And then
Heretics doing that thing where they insta-re-clear the info
I know, but he
as
looks
well.
sad.
And
Focus.
we do have a rotate, and I don't know what the cause of it is. Yeah, we're switching. Oh, we're heavy switching. So the KO can flash.
Broadcast is very excited.
Keep an eye on the KO
And I
flashes.
can't tell you why.
No.
Are they seeing something I don't? Now, I don't know if you
Oh,
can
well,
hear
he
it.
eats
We
the,
can. And
eats
oh,
the
God,
ult, so.
Benji got spotted,
Very
right?
nice,
Benji
Astra
got
Sun.
checked. Okay, 2-for-1 trade. Sight under, I want to say control, carefully. Plants in. Miniboo's on the way.
They got a lot of
Exactly.
ults. And then what do you reckon? Like, ult here. Are they going to pop the ults? This retake could be incredible. Tail back of sight. Astra ult close.
This one. Here we go.
Well,
Click,
definitely not
nice.
ulting now.
Takes away Miniboo.
Oh my
That
god, they're
should-
ulting.
I don't say that's enough. Wow, they went.
They kind of decided before the
That's
pick
gotta be a
came in.
missed call. That's a mistake here.
Well,
And it's going to be punished. Robbie letting them
feel
know.
like they clicked the
but
button as
I'm
the
gonna
kill
call
probably
that a
came in
misclick.
almost.
I'm going to call that one.
that has to be, right?
That's not.
That
Yeah, that's
can't
not
be.
good. I want to point out again though, like on Fracture when I was a bit critical of Heretics over
Yeah.
inside. I felt like normally
This
having
little
KO over the
this little
natural
exec was
KO
nice though.
and
They had so much
that
good
KO
detail.
and the full sight Astra ult up and retake.
Yeah.
Again, we see Heretics commit.
I'll probably spam a B head again after this. Look like one of their better.
Heretics, I want to see them use the win conditions of the round.
But the problem is
Ults a bit more.
problem is obviously the
You
op
don't
is
have
probably
to
going to
meme
be
it
here
to the
now.
point where you're playing retake every single time you
I would
play,
for
but,
sure
like,
think the op is
show me it
here.
once, you know?
Look, we get to ask these harder questions of these teams, right? These are the teams we're sending forward to the big internationals. We get to ask a lot. Here we go. A little bit of a fight, a little bit of a biff, underhand.
Yeah,
flash,
like that,
hello,
though.
and
One away from Killjoy, they don't want to give it to him.
Okay,
Benji Fish is an absolute saviour, by the way.
That
would have been both of them dead.
This idea, using the kind of tail A main control to get the orb.
Yeah, the tail is so good for taking A main on both sides. You like pretty much
Uses A
secure
main
it,
for orb control.
Okay.
especially with an
Blaze.
Astra.
Still be around. They've got to be a what remaining. Bye, Mini. Yeah, Woot has just controlled so much of this. We've been hyping this man up. Give me a round, Robbie. 1v3. Oh, that's made it harder. Quick kill on Benji, perhaps? Perhaps not. 40 seconds, though. There is playtime here.
Yeah. Just send
These are the
it.
sort of rounds that can make you an absolute icon, but it is not easy at all.
I mean, he's making the correct decision, in my opinion, to instantly go to the other side. If you're ever with these in your ranked games, this is exactly how you play it. Don't mess around waiting too long. Don't overthink it. Just run to the other side every single time.
I can't believe I'm getting Mini ranked.
There is
advice.
ranked advice going to come in sometimes.
Every now and then.
That's part of my casting personality. I've
Got it.
decided.
Perfect. I love that. One of the most decorated coaches, but will tell you how to play in your absolute dog water ranks. There he is.
The fans are they're great Valorant players, I'm sure.
Okay. Okay.
Right, they're actually
Robbie,
all coming from the same
get me
area.
back on track
Doable.
here. Robbie, let me focus on this game. Give me something to
Well,
shout about.
not when he does
That's
that.
not bad. Take away
There's some
Mini
lovely
Boo.
movement from Mini.
Little bit of a corner.
Oh, dude, honestly, kind of got close. I thought Mini Boo did enough to distract.
He got so
There was a
close.
trade.
Benji.
Felt like the smoke actually came a
You're
little bit too
breaking my
late.
heart out here. We
And almost wrecked
had it,
him.
but 9-3 Heretics are
Kushoy with the Prime,
vastly
thank you so
in
much. Thank you.
control. Gentlemates looking like
Yeah, I
they
thought
ran out of
Mini Boo had
steam
owned
really
it. If
here.
that smoke doesn't
Hitting
come out,
the
I'm pretty sure he gets
brick wall
traded.
that is Heretics. Remember, this team is one of the greats. We've sent them to those internationals. You can't doubt their capabilities.
Benji, yeah, he just didn't really
So for Gentlemates,
give him a
time
chance to
wait.
even get a pick on him
If they've got
ever.
a chance, it has to be now. Do not miss this second half. It is going to be
What you want to see from your
lethal.
Killjoy player?
gives you wings.
Shall I mute? Save the vote again. It was oh sorry, chat leaked the desktop. Leaked CS2. Yeah, it looks like Dust 2, doesn't it? Dude, honestly, it looks like where I spawn in Rust. How do I show you? How do I even do what I just did? This work? There you go. Like where you spawn in Rust. If anyone's played Rust. I just have random backgrounds, by the way. It's not picked, it just scrolls through them. Raid Mimi after this shot. In the hypothetical situation where Artis is the only streamer doing the SR game, do I raid him? Yeah, dude, I raid Artis all the time. It's not my stream he's going to get banned if it's on his stream.
And
that's fine.
It's an uphill struggle. I'm not going to lie to you,
you
folks.
Keep him at
this
arm's
one
length.
is going to really prove
Just make sure he doesn't. Just make sure he doesn't start wrecking your own stuff.
Heretics have woken up, right? It felt like a sleeping giant at the start. They looked out of it on Abyss. It looked kind of sloppy, a little unprepared, and then Fracture happened, and now Pearls happened. Did Gentlemates get more than 3?
On Pro?
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, now?
Did they? Yeah, right now.
Said, did they get more?
Do they?
Oh, do they? Apologies.
No.
Yes. Okay.
I think so.
How many more? I don't know.
A bold assessment.
Yep.
Knife
really
goes in. They reactively already.
No offense.
Do they push middle after this, or do they just hold the whole time? Drone goes in, they save all their damage, and they go double damage pit.
So heavy here. I thought they'd kind of
the KO flash, pop through and flash back off. Oh, knife goes in, they'd have to use an E2 at the back. Yeah, that's still a nice hit though. Smoke, stun, pop flash close, dash out, damage pit. I think the damage was pit, I'm not 100%. I was looking at the minimap.
Okay, let's see what this retake has got. Getting it started now, but Heretics want a little bit of the action themselves, playing towards CT. They're going to find Kadavra, but they're going to try and pick up the pace on this. Kadavra's already taken away Minifu. That's a man up to the good here. Rien's he's so blind. This is a messy fight.
He tanked
so scrappy towards Pit. A 4v2, and hey, they knew what they were doing. Benji's been an absolute monster so far, but this would take a lot.
Oh my god, there was a chance to like kill the diffuser through. Alright. I think it's 3 for 3. Again, I wasn't 100% with the 3-2, but someone in chat said it was right, so I'm sticking with it. Is it doable with a pistol? Sure.
But it feels difficult.
Do they have to have a mad half? Yeah. Do they probably need to win the bonus? Probably.
Right, so I'm Gentlemates, am I? We've played ranked together, Mini. We both know that's not true. You've forgotten about me already.
Yeah.
Wow, dude, he really got it back though. Fair play.
But I did also like Heretics adjust like that plan. I don't think I've seen that plan before. Kind of like open for our A main and for the dugout.
God, did he play ranked with her?
So
that's savage.
I thought that was going to be the kind of round win off of that plant, but Mates with a good flood.
Knife for knife, and Click has a chance to farm. 1, 2. Get a little reload in, pop your dash, go for another.
I know it's just the eco, and we wouldn't use a drone anyway, but this is a kind of win condition for Mates against this comp. Heretics don't have the Sova drone. They got
they got to hold down long. But at the same time, the drone is kind of nice for taking out B if there's an op holding it, because you don't see it until it's like here.
I'd imagine it doesn't though. I'd imagine with
and it can literally run all the way back and clear this.
Yeah, it does remove some of the options. It doesn't remove them, I guess, but I like to see how they get around it. Right? It's just, what's the plan now?
It'll be interesting if Mates read into that and adjust the
nice shot
in the game. Like during that half, did the coach say, look, they got
give him a bit of confidence, keep this one clean. Japan gets his ult early.
We get to find the answer, hopefully, right? As we're going to see probably 5 alive here for Gentlemates.
He can't help it.
In zone flawless.
He can't help it.
So the 3 Bulldogs, the Outlaw, and Sheriff for Mini going to be carried on in. And yeah, I guess that's something we'll touch back on. Is does that become an issue that they, for Heretics, they can't take that B side as comfortably? So we actually might get to see it now.
Maybe the answer for it that is a bit different.
Well, this will be the test of what they have in mind, right? 'Cause we can see them lining up over there.
Yeah, it looks like a little bit of conditioning towards A with that AO knife potentially.
What do we do in the middle here?
Okay.
Because these two are either going for a bait play or we're sending it. Flash over the top.
Speaking of walkouts,
Oh, sorry, it's knife over towards B main.
Already kind of pushing up towards that divider in middle. Ah, this could be timing hell or heaven. Benji now knows there was someone around, but the turret gets taken away. But you can see the progress here. So Rien's sending him down.
Yeah, that clears a lot. We don't have to worry about left. Honestly, they should pop the smoke now anyway, just to create the pressure like they are crossing to the left, in my opinion.
Grouped up towards the A side of the map. It's going to have to be a massive hold here from Zipan and Mini.
I wonder where those salvos were going to head towards as well.
Especially with A
Priority to
control.
clear. Plenty of options. Okay, towards backside. KO's
Because now they hit so early that they don't even need to check there.
And Mini going to try and slip through towards the back. Zipan going to get one, but tries to maybe find some
Big
safety
play.
in the smoke, but there's so many players nearby. Mini. Oh,
Damn.
oh,
It's
yeah,
incredible how we got the
come on.
recon.
That's so lucky.
Another?
But does he know about the player who's already crept through? Benji? Ah, he's whiffing it. Gentlemates, where the hell did
Fair
that
play,
just
man.
come
Fair
from?
play. They
make
got
it
the
back
bonus.
around.
It's actually
I
on.
can't believe they got
This
away
is
with
for
that.
sure
That
on.
was all back off of that really awkward smoke I believe Kadavra put down. Just
Yeah, the one to
right
like
side
on
of the-
site,
you
it
can see
was
the ping
nice.
here from Heretics. Heretics immediately pinging the exact spot in which the smoke has come out from. Like they know that that is a problem for those that are around. They're going to have a problem. So Mini's stayed alive for so long there.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Yeah, just saw him.
You
It's
know
a
something's
solid
frustrating
replay.
when you see a team ping
Instantly
exactly
just-
there,
yeah.
there. That's where that smoke was. Someone said, "How have we lost that round?" And someone's gone, "There."
There.
That's where we've lost it.
That one bloody smoke. So Sheriff's now coming out. Okay. 6 rounds. I'm you know, getting more lively now. We're off to the races, as they say. So Sheriff's classics. Any ults? None. Yeah, none to be looked
Do
at.
any
yet.
more
Zipan's
bonus
pretty
rounds
close
winning
to
this
his.
year? People are just better at
Gets the
anti-ecos
clip
at the
not too
moment. They're buying
far.
some outlaws.
Couple on the horizon,
People
but
have
nothing
learned
to
from
really write home about just yet.
Pacific,
'Cause
the
once again,
well BBL Pacific,
I
the
guess
EMEA
Heretics
team,
we're gonna go
the
back
tier
towards
2
B.
team.
Let's.
You've gone from about 4 teams using the outlaw heavy last year to honestly most of the teams using it. That everyone's anti-eco is better and everyone's bonus is better because the outlaw is kind of unreal.
Here he is. Mini, the one towards that back of B. Still holding space here, and they've got an extra body. Last time it was only the two of them.
Just the
holding
understanding
that
of
B
how
side.
to not
They're
get
free.
eco'd has gone through the roof.
Everyone, it still wasn't enough.
Which means that you have clean anti-ecos, so you've got the full buy-in, and then you got a decent gun for it.
Posted towards the back of the side, but they didn't expect maybe the adjusted
Whoa.
dash. Suddenly Miniboo's up towards
Okay.
heaven. Robbie has to fly in, get
He
two
might
for
have done
himself.
enough here.
But
Let's
they
see.
don't have the numbers this time. Miniboo, that's one bullet. I know you're good, but man,
They're all
there we
one
go.
shot
Hits
from
the
this
reload
gun.
on it. Click coming closer. Cadaver still around. Trying to find the player towards the back of the site.
Nice,
oh, that's big.
dudes.
Nice from Click. Gonna get that rifle upgrade, and they don't know about this one just yet. Miniboo's got his own Vandal as well. Click.
Really
Oh,
nice. Robbie BK did great to actually manage to make this a doable round for these two.
Perfect. It may not be flawless, but you take them when you
Oh,
get them,
it's
and
gonna
that's
get
7
close.
rounds.
Yeah, the post plant there, I'm surprised by such a safe plant. Like maybe I didn't see it, but I feel like if we're getting open plants there, I think that's an instant win.
Yes. Yeah, I agree.
Like they had Rians was alive as a tail.
Yeah, and I think
We
the
have an
smoke
open
was still
plant,
up
we can
spawn.
Fight with it and then use our salvos, but
But
we have
it's-
to be in an awkward position there where we're
I mean,
kind of fighting next.
I think the
to
smoke would actually go spawn.
Quite honestly, I think that mates are gonna love the fact that Mini on that site is having to do so much. He's getting KO knifed as a killjoy in like a kind of obvious spot. Like when you're in that position, you're thinking, "Thank God my team's like bailing me out here." It's not
Not
his
getting the
fault,
ashes
like, he's
all
on
up for the
weak
defuse
side
yet.
against a
Just
BS.
kind
It's
of
incredibly hard to hold. It's incredibly
too
hard to
pumped
hold.
celebrating.
But at this point, they forced Heretics into a timeout.
Yep.
You know, it's got them a little bit nervous, a little bit sweaty. They don't, whatever's been happening, they don't like it.
So this is the rhythm thing I was talking about last time. The rhythm from Heretics is to kind of go towards that B side a few times now, and you would
Although
expect
Heretics
now
almost
them to
eco'd
go away from
mates.
that and mates to adjust.
Just
to.
talking it,
But
yeah,
then
I
the
mean
mind
true.
games come
But
in. So
if anything, it proved my point because the
one
outlaw
team
saved
doesn't,
them.
then I'll
Take
point
away
it
the
out,
outlaw,
but
they don't kill
that's the kind
the
of layer
killjoy
of
as easy as that. They don't kill Benji.
approaches. At the
anything, it
highest
was the most
level, you're
perfect
gonna
round
see them play,
to
like double fakes and stuff,
promote what I
but
was saying.
in this kind of game, I feel like just the move away from the B side
The
of the
real
map for both
fiery
teams would
immortal
be like-
with the 6 months. Thank you for the prime, mate. Appreciate you doing that. Who looks like the best EMEA team so far? I would still say it's Heretics, but I'm impressed with what Gentlemates is doing. They're way up in my opinion.
One off from Mini Boo.
Like they're in the top 5.
Booze.
Like I would love to
Teo
see a
up, not
Gentleman's
I wanna
Fnatic.
see something juicy with this Teo up.
Something for us here. So Click is going to go walking through art, take maybe a little bit of a look down middle. So early control towards that A side. Something you were liking earlier as well. Gives you that freedom to push up. There you go. Setting up Mini Boo to comfortably clear this. Spots nothing. So that's an ult orb there if they don't decide to get it on Mini Boo, actually.
Yeah, they'll probably leave it for KO. I think in this instance I would leave it for KO. It's a much more important ult in this kind of round if we end up getting it.
Yeah, you can just see him before.
That man knows his angles. Takes out Click.
Okay, normally we would see some kind of reaction. It's hard to react in mid on this one, and honestly on this map you can kind of turtle a little bit. You don't have to be proactive.
Interesting that Robbie didn't
I
just
do think that the
shoot
info though might be the one.
alone. You want to make it feel like there's more pressure there.
Like this
But it's all
This
gonna be
drone's
fine.
probably coming out
They
towards
stay
B in like 10
on
seconds
the A
to actually
side.
clear all of this.
Really bold.
I mean, he's kind of holding a strong
Leaving
angle.
just one
Maybe
player
they
off
don't
that
even
level
need
of
it.
pressure.
We see the pings coming in. Reigns is probably going to ult the pit now. It's going to be a big fight for this front side.
It's all going to come down
So
to
you're looking at
Kadavra,
who's the
really.
players.
Maybe
Okay,
Zipan's got a
Kadavra
good
is the
flash for him.
gatekeeper to this. Zipan just behind. There's the ult. You are locked in. You are forced forward. Ah, he just whiffs it in the end. Mini, though, the next string on the bow does beautifully. 2 big kills, but then Heretics push further forward. We know where Robbie was pretty far away, but he's got here fast. But they're aware. They've got
It's a
Rienz on
shame.
the case. Heretics
Didn't
fighting
think he
back.
needed to go for it, but I think because
Yeah,
of the
Mates
molly, he
really
thought he was going to
needs
get
some kind of
spammed.
individual just brilliance and probably a little bit of luck there.
Yeah.
You saw Woot do it on the other half.
Yep.
Front A, it felt like Heretics a bit more aware. But yeah, that angle, the kill Benji got. I don't understand. How
Yeah, he's close to the wall though, so that's why he doesn't see him.
He is a Noah.
the Noah.
Actually, that one
Nice! Let's go!
huge round for them there as well.
Yeah, same thing again from Heretics. Just using the knife and the tail salvos to probably take A main. Not using the salvos this time. Interesting.
Wait a little bit longer.
Where's the money
Oh,
at?
okay, so drone instead.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I think they were more worried.
Hey
that
chat,
they
this
were
is a big
pushed
one.
up in
This
front
is a
of
big
salvo
rounds right
position.
here. This is
And
a
what the
swing
salvos would
rounds.
end up doing with it.
Gentlemates win it. It's
Just confirming
doable
the
comeback.
drone. And this is the kind
You
of stuff where Click is
you
gonna
lose
get
this,
away
you're
with
pretty
that.
much sitting at
This
12,
adjustment
12-7.
away from the B side of the map for Heretics. So a good read from Mates.
Got alarm bot. Once that goes, we have flash.
Pop flash and do what have you, but for now though, Aldrin going to be sent through. Just spots Benji again.
It's kind of nice for Gentlemate though. They got really early B control.
They don't need too much.
We got
information.
turret here as
Click has got
well.
more than
They can
enough
stick
to
3
roll
so strong
the
on
three
A.
towards A.
Swarm grenade out.
They've got to be cautious. Gee,
Damn,
oh,
okay, well,
that,
that's-
look at the gap on
That's
the map
completely
here.
wrecked
Now,
anything.
obviously
And now
are
Heretics needs to wait for
but
like
it puts you under
5
pressure.
seconds, 7 seconds or so, just to make sure that the
Gentleman's down
rotate
to
actually
predict.
happens
They
and the
stick
pressure
this.
is.
It looks like they do. Absolutely,
applied.
they do. And Zipan, the one at the back of the site here, gonna have to try and hold his own somehow. Minibu trying to navigate through the smokes, the
Nice
layers,
shot.
and he finds a player. Kadavra goes. Zipan
No
did
flash
drop
for back
blood,
of
though,
sight,
managed
but
to
he's used
keep
all his
that
util. It's
close
going to be very hard
enough
for them
by,
to
but
plant,
they're
and they go
losing
round.
numbers now, and they fall away. Look at the spike.
Ooh, they got time if they go through
Big
mid.
call being made.
All
Not sure.
down from Benji's kill earlier. I
Yeah,
think.
you gotta have knife
One
out though.
opportunity, finding Mini there.
Praying no
Just
one's
to see
here.
where Woot's heading through is just stunning.
10 seconds
It's
left.
dreamy. And it's a
My
bold
God, he
call
even
to
has
go
the
for
confidence
that
to put the
Mini
smoke
Boo,
down.
catching the rotation as well. This is dream stuff.
And they get
You don't
Astra
get
ult
that
as
sort of
well.
thing often. So Zipan and
Is it
Click,
worth using the
do you
Astra ult
even
here?
go
In
for
my
this one?
opinion, it
Really, to your
is
left?
just purely
Your left
because
hand,
of
maybe if Click gets a
the
quick
fact they
kill,
have to eco.
no one's going to be giving you fair
And we
fight.
have
So
jet
already
knives.
invested the ult too. Yeah, go for it, I guess. Make something out of nothing, but a 1-1 trade is not good enough. Zipan, legendary player, but you got players right, left, down on long. I think he knows it when
Alright,
he
nicely
sees
done.
it.
This was a great
That's
mid
not
round.
gonna
And
be
now they
winnable.
put the Astra ult in. I mean, it's
A
fine.
tough spot.
You
for
gotta
Mates now
secure
with
it.
The economy and the state it was really they needed that
It is
ult
worth
to go
just
to the next
purely. I
round, to be
would have
honest.
liked it earlier, but it is worth just purely because
Oh, this is
they're
tough
wrecked.
for Gentlemates.
They set themselves up so nicely with the kind of the push down B long, setting up the jet. I think that Mini felt he had to kind of.
you're
drill
playing a
Benji little
tournament
bit more to
soon.
push
Any
him away
tip
from
for
that
map
link. He didn't want
bans? Dude, I
any
have
pressure
no
coming down that
idea.
link and click on the
What
flank.
would you want me to say? I
But
don't have no
ultimately
idea what
costing
you
him
guys
his
play.
life is
It's not
a
like I
little
can
bit
look
too
at your
much of an
name and go, Luna Val. That sounds like you're good at Haven, Lotus, and Bind. Try and get those. Like what do you want from me, dude?
Gentlemates' money is is in that really weird spot. We've still got a little bit of cash, obviously, but not much. Couple of ults as well.
I think they just have to buy.
You got to,
Ban
right? You can't
Abyss.
let it get
Honestly,
to 12 at 12-7.
I think banning Abyss is actually right.
And it's for
They'll be able to
players.
And that's no matter what, always the right move.
Okay. The issue is, though, they're going towards... Well, I mean, it depends which side. The benefit for Heretics is they're going towards the right side here. They've made the right...
They're one step ahead again. Mates have adjusted and tried to punish the A main, and Heretics aren't there this time. So it feels like luck on some level, but these are the kind of little things in the back of Boo's mind.
Yeah, we
that
got the
I'm sure
luck on
is
this one.
well.
As long as Wu doesn't
Great call
overstep,
here.
they're pretty much fine.
And they're trying to
Rotate
get
does come in.
rotations
Zipan's
but
got a
you
gun.
feel this is already feeling uphill, difficult, tricky.
Holy hell, the whole
And
floor's a
Mini Boo
stun.
hungry as well. Pounces, but
Wait.
it's Zipan. He's
Wait,
found
he's
two
done
there.
really good.
Dealt with
He's
eventually,
done
but Robbie
really,
takes him
really
down. They're
good.
making a fight
And
out of
they're
this.
on
They're
top
not gonna
of the
lose
fact
just
there
yet.
might be a
They're
luck,
trying
but they
to
got
hold
very
on to
unlucky
it
with
now.
this
Robbie can
timing.
gather and click.
Yeah, there's so
Wu's
much
gonna
pressure
find
here
one,
that they
though,
could be
lingering
pushing.
through that connector.
Keep an eye on Click
Flex on the
though.
flank here, though.
Yeah,
Might
Big
not.
Joe.
Oh, Benji! That could be game.
Oh,
In that moment, that
It's
could
such
be
a
12.
round-winning shot.
But Robbie has to respect the ult. He wasn't able to secure a weapon either.
The plant's good enough to play off-site. This is going to be,
Really?
I don't want to say impossible, but very, very difficult for Robbie now.
I mean, can he at least get a gun?
That is step one.
We start there. We'll start with, is there a weapon down? There's got to be one. Yeah, there's plenty.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's loads.
cool. Weapon picked up.
Needs to tap the
But
spike
in a
fast.
post plant,
Ooh.
you've got
I like
Woot,
this.
you've got Benji. You've got to try and
Okay.
make it happen for yourself. And Robbie calling up his own number.
Nice.
Woot just
Still they played it well
toys
though.
with him.
Shout out to
the
Benji,
one
that
to
shot
deal the
is
final
everything.
blow. It's 12 now
Zipan
for
gave that
Heretics,
really nice
just
go though.
one
I think he
round
hit some
away.
nice shots.
Yeah, Heretics making a great call towards the B side of the map. Mates did a really good job considering their economy situation to flood in and get some of
But
those
it's
kills.
just a
But
good pop flash as well.
ultimately, Woot was the linchpin towards this B link, as we can see here.
Yeah, just tilted those scales, didn't it? Just that little bit. Benji even finding that on towards Click was huge.
Yeah, I'm kind
Three.
of shagging him on mid.
Dude, they didn't
Feel
mute that?
Someone who
That's
was
allowed?
meant to mute that didn't understand what that word
I
meant.
think someone not native
Is
to England.
Benji,
that a language
top
barrier?
fragger,
That's
apparently.
incredible.
So-
Dude, that's also a
that's
team that
okay.
is getting coached
He
by
does
Nilzinho.
now, you
That guy
know, I mean,
always says that.
Anyone who's not English do enjoy finding out what that means. However, Click gonna at least trade out the earlier kill that Woot got trying to vie for this control over towards A. And they're throwing everything into it. Kitchen Sink's coming out next. Robbie trying to post this one down. Doesn't get what he needs. Controls the space a bit, but already look at where Benji's slipping off to. Oh, he's ahead of where they expect as well. So they, oh,
Whoa.
oh, it's messy, but he's won it again. Takes away Click. I thought he almost had that one. Robbie
Yeah.
now filling the gap here, but he's got pressure coming again.
Important duel.
Boom!
Yeah, I mean, that's Spike.
Beautiful from Robbie. Holding on here, gentlemen.
Oh, I love that little play.
This round, unless Wu decides
I love
to go
that little
nuclear.
flash
Not
left
to
peek
be
right.
12-8.
Yeah, they would convert a
Beautiful recovery from
3v3.
Mates, but I do want to highlight the fact that this happened in the Apex game too. They had a good read that A main was going to be where the team was going to default. In the Apex game, they tried to punish that A main. And here, they tried to punish
funny.
it again. And the initial punish was not really successful
Yep.
again. So something that Mates need to look into is how do we deal with teams that are just going A main everywhere? Can we even punish it with this comp? But this comp is
Chad, if you don't know, you don't know. It's fine.
idea, in my
You have to
opinion.
apologize for asking.
So they might need to look at different angles in the future.
Something to work on for sure. 12-8. How many more rounds can they give us here? Robbie. Waiting as long as he can.
Mates are on a very far away rotate, sorry.
Yeah, he knows what he's got to do is fall the hell away here. I mean, does he even try and stick around for a quick pick? We've been seeing the Miniboon's been pathing up towards heaven after those salvos.
Flash dash
This
at the
time
back
towards
as well.
backwards sides, so a little
This
bit of a different
is going to
pathing.
be hard, but they got the
But
Astra
gentlemen
Astra
having to
ult, so
respect
everyone's
it,
going
at
to play on
least for now.
site.
It's
It's
not something they
kind of, in my
particularly
opinion, all down
like,
to if
but at
Mini
least
gets a
they've got the
kill.
rotations in.
The
So the
difference here is
Killjoy
this
ult
will-
is going to be everything.
In my opinion, all the players on the site need to do is delay long enough. Hopefully you see Rian's pull back. He's got the salvo is going to come back online. I think this
Benji
is
still has a molly.
But never mind. He's ahead of me. Rian's is smarter. He knows he needs a down site against this Astra.
As the Astro ult coming in.
Wow, Mini
Rian's,
didn't even
yeah,
look at the
that's
Astro
why he's
ult.
ahead. Disproving Mini kill by kill.
Oh.
What do you know about Rian's?
Well, there we go.
Plays it
There
off
we
so
go. Lovely
cool
from
again,
Heretics.
We were worried
Okay,
for a
got
second.
us a little
Worried
bit
on
scared with the
that
fast
one.
map though, and honestly,
Oh,
shout out to
we worried about
Gentlemates. I really
13-8,
like their
they
Abyss. It was
close
cool.
out with confidence.
Heretics on the other maps though, pretty drilled.
That's the Heretics
Crackjam more so than Pearl,
Pearl,
obviously.
Yeah, this has been